Yo, Sam here, and in this video, I'm gonna explain the exact steps you need to take to get your very first client. A lot of you, and me included, when starting out, struggle with imposter syndrome and not knowing what exactly to do. So that's why in this video, I'm gonna break down the journey of getting your first copywriting client so that you know exactly what your next steps should be depending on your personal situation. Make sure to watch through the whole video because there will be some hidden Easter eggs and giveaways. And yeah, guys, I don't want to be another guru. I don't have anything to sell, so I'm just telling what worked for me, hoping it will help you get your first client faster, because this definitely is the hardest part. That all being said, let's start with stage number 1, which is you have no clue. If you're in this stage, you probably just decided that you want to pursue copywriting and yeah, just go all in on this. So what you have to do first is define your service and define your niche. I know there's a lot of discussion whether you should limit yourself and only work with a specific niche, but yeah, I think this is really beneficial, and here are some reasons why. First of all, if you define a service, for example, email, Facebook ads, script writing, or even social posts like Twitter threads, then this will make it so much easier to try and actually learn the skill. So instead of having to try email, write a few emails, and then switch completely to something else like Twitter threads, it's going to be way harder to get better at it. So definitely makes sense to choose a service and yeah, be really specific on one thing, go deep with it, improve it day by day. And this will also build a lot of confidence. And when you are trying to sell your service, then when you define your niche, you can choose something like relationship coach, writing for supplement e-com brands, or maybe even local dentists. And the reason you want to do that is not only will it make it easier to reach out to people, you won't get overwhelmed by all the amount of people that you could reach out to, but it's also easier because you can get to know the ins and outs of the niche and yeah, just looking what's working in the market and understanding the market in general. So what you want to think about is what person do you want to work with? So what interests do you have? What would you like writing about every single day? Because you are going to write a lot of stuff. You're going to write every single day. So you actually also want it to be fun, right? So that's why you definitely want to choose something that you like. Then also think about who can you help. So if you already have experience in the dentist niche, let's say, for example, then yeah, why not try helping those people? It definitely will be easier if you already have some experience. But you don't need to, just something to consider as well. And yeah, as I said, it's going to be easier to research the niche when you choose a niche. So ask yourself, where do they hang out? For relationship coaches, it's probably Instagram. Supplement e-com brands, maybe they are in Facebook groups. And yeah, local dentists, I have no clue, but maybe they even have a platform that I'm not aware of. So that's definitely why you want to define your niche and your service. As I said, it will limit how many people you can work with. But to become good at something, you have to know the ins and outs of that niche. And yeah, as I said, you can also analyze competitors and see what's working for those people, because every niche is a bit different. I know the marketing in itself doesn't change, but especially if you're starting out, you really want to focus on one niche. And then maybe later, when you have some experience, you can branch out and try different niches as well. Stage number 2, you chose your niche, so now it's time to start understanding copy. And the only way to do so is through practice. What you need to do on a daily basis is reading and analyzing good copy. You can even go further and copy it by your hand, like with a pen, print out some good emails or print out some good scripts, whatever you chose to write, print it out and copy it by hand. This is a great exercise. I actually did in the beginning as well. And not only will it slow you down to analyze exactly what the person that wrote the copy is doing, but it will also get you a mind-muscle connection and hold better in your brain. So when you are writing slowly, you can then clearly analyze every single word, because every word is there for a reason, and that's exactly what you want to understand. Apart from that, you obviously also want to read good copy, maybe even some basic books or YouTube videos. But yeah, just writing, copying and reading good copy will really build your confidence. In this stage, I wouldn't even care about outreach yet, because it will only take away your focus. The only thing you have to do in this stage is become better at copy. this skill that you are learning here is the foundation of the service you provide. And yeah, writing copy, reading good copy, improving your copy will build the confidence that you need to then later on sell the service. Because imposter syndrome, basically all it is not feeling confident that you can help the person. And yeah, the easiest way to solve this basically is by writing a lot of copy every single day. I know it's hard, but if it was easy, everyone would do it. And then everyone would be a copywriter. And then it wouldn't be that valuable anymore. So it definitely makes sense that it is hard, because otherwise everyone would do it. I'm gonna tell you now, you probably suck in the beginning, but that's okay. I mean, every time you start something, you're not good at it. You need to start badly and then you can improve on it. And the cool thing is, when you look at the copy you wrote like 1 week ago, you already can see your improvements and the progress that you already did. You can then also send those scripts or emails that you wrote to those people. Maybe they are interested and already want to hire you. But as I said, don't think about that yet. Just get better at it. Just write every day, read every day, and copy every day. Just do this after work or school or whatever. And this is just the volume that you need in the first place to get better at that skill. There's a famous pottery, I think, example from Alex Ramosi or something. Basically, what he says was there was a class and they divided it into 2 groups. The first group had to create as many pots or maybe photographs, I can't remember what it was, as possible. And the second one just had to focus on one and try to create the perfect one. And guess what? Most of the best ones were in the first group. So the ones that focused on the volume instead of the perfection. Because what they did was they put in the reps, they got better with each one. They could see some stuff they had to improve on. And in the end, they did a better job than the ones that had way more time for one. But yeah, in the end, they didn't have the practice and they couldn't get this feedback, which was saying like, maybe improve this or that. So as I said, you're never good at anything when you do it in the first time. You need the failures to learn and improve. This is the most important part, and honestly, I think you will know if your copy is good or not. Just look at famous people in your niche and compare it to what you are writing. And when you are hand copying this is a great way to do so. But obviously also feedback is important. So getting feedback from someone who has the knowledge, who knows what good copy looks like. And that's why I wanted to offer this service for you guys. Here's a quick giveaway because a lot of people reached out to me and asked for my feedback. So here's what we are gonna do. If you go to my Instagram, if you follow me and like all my Instagram posts, send me a screenshot of that and then I will review 2 of your copy samples and give you feedback on it. So not only you know if it's good or not, but you also know what to improve, and this will also build your confidence. I wanted to hide this in the video so I don't get too many replies, but only people who are willing to put in the work will actually reach out to me. Now, once you've done this, you can move on to stage number 3. So you build your skill and now it's time to reach out to potential clients. That's also a reason why we chose our niche in stage number 1, because you want to see where the people are most active. For example, local businesses, they probably are most active on Facebook, so it's going to be easiest to reach them over there. What you want to do is send at least 50 DMs, reach out to 25 new people every day, and then 25 follow-ups with old people. And basically, all you have to do in this stage is find a proof of concept of a message that works for your audience. You can try a lot of different messages, or you can just use my already proven message that I explained in another video. But basically, first you have to find something that works, and then you can run more volume with it. If you can get a job that is earning you more than $3 an hour, then you definitely also can outsource this part once you got your proof of concept, because it wouldn't make sense for you to write, to send out the outreach messages yourself if you can hire a VA from like Upwork or Online Jobs PH to do it for you for just $3 an hour. Then what you also want to add is sending emails, because some people just don't check their social medias. So you also want to find their emails and then send them an email over there. Basically, you can just use the same message, because if they don't see it on one platform, you can just send it on the other one. The great thing for emails is you can also automate the follow-up. So what I personally use is just the Chrome extension, auto follow-up for Gmail. So basically, when you send the first one, you can just click to also send the follow-ups that you already provided. And so you don't have to write your own follow-ups every single time when you reach out to somebody new. Overall, you just want to not do what everyone else is doing in outreach. So a lot of people, when you go to YouTube, are telling you to write like offer typey messages. So stuff like, I will get you such many appointments or you don't pay. But in my experience, they don't work because people just know that you are going to try to sell them something. Same goes for free videos. Like I also get a lot of DMs from people offering me a free video, but I already know they want to sell me something. Maybe try an opener, so split test what's working in your niche. You can try an opener, go to their story, swipe up and comment something with a question just to get the conversation started and to land in their primary inbox. Or you can just use the already proven message that I use as a first message. Basically, you just want to give free value upfront because that's something nobody else is doing because it takes work. But yeah, people really appreciate that. And once you get their interested reply, it definitely is worth to put in the free work, even if you don't get paid. What you could also do is go the agency route. So this only works if you are already good at writing. That's why I mentioned to really become good at writing first. The good thing about the agency is you don't have to find clients and you can get results and confidence without having to do all the outreach. I actually worked for multiple agencies as well, so it is a great experience in my experience. If you're interested in that, keep an eye out on my Instagram because I'm probably looking for a writer in the near future. And if that's the case, I will definitely let my followers know first, so make sure to stay up to date there. And then stage number 4, this only applies if you didn't choose the agency route, which is then sending free samples or offer a free trial for your potential clients. That's how I got all of my clients, and it's just a way that works best in my experience, because when you send something for free, it's the least amount of friction for them to say yes to. And yeah, once they upload the emails or they created the post that you wrote for them, they see the results and they want to keep them. So it's really easy to then transition into keeping them as a retainer. Now, I'll be honest, not all of them will convert. That's just the nature of the game. But when they already showed interest, then keep following up with them until they tell you to fuck off, basically. Because in business, stuff changes really quickly. And maybe they were interested 1 week ago, but they are not anymore. But this could change in 1 week, or even 1 month. So keep following up. Just stay on top of mind. So once they are looking for someone, you will be there in their inbox ready to take the job. My mindset is if they don't tell you to fuck off, then they are not disinterested. So let me repeat that. If they don't tell you to fuck off, they are basically interested. It's maybe just not the right timing. And yeah, I think this pretty much sums it up. I hope this was helpful. Make sure you understand at what stage you are and actually putting in the work, because probably you already heard what I told you now, so you don't have a lack of information. It's just a lack of action that you are taking. I'd love to create a video about mindset as well. So if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments. And one last thing is that lead quality is the most important when you are reaching out. So you want to reach out to not overexposed people, because if you try to reach out to those that are already getting bombarded, first of all, they won't see your message. And second of all, they are probably big people that you have no chance in landing anyways. So you want to find smaller people that haven't been contacted too much. And if possible, also people that are already interested in your service. I have my own strategy how I go about finding people that are interested in my service. I created a video about this as well, which I will link on screen right now. Make sure to check it out if you're interested in that. And yeah, don't forget to be part of the giveaway that I mentioned previously. And then check out the video on the screen.